Hello friends, welcome back to the channel once again. I hope everyone is safe. In today's video, I would be talking about how we can calculate the number of agent required on a daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis. This video is kind of very important and this question generally asked during the interview, so you need to be aware about it, how you can calculate the number of agent. So please, I would request you, please subscribe, share our YouTube channel so that that video can reach to maximum people and we can also get some motivation by uploading videos. Your one like, your one share will definitely help us to make more videos in the future. So now let's start with the video. So you can see that I have put it down some information on the screen. Call volume on a daily basis 2800, weekly basis 14,000, monthly basis 56,000, and the AHT would be 300 seconds. So first of all, we have to find out the total time required in seconds. How we can find out? So we have to multiply call volume by AHT. So that would be the total time required we have in seconds. So we can simply drag it down to weekly and monthly basis. So this would be the total time. After that, I'm considering 9 hour shift, working days 1, if we calculate it for daily wise. If we have to calculate it for weekly wise, so I have taken 5 days process working and the monthly would be 20. This is just an assumption, so it could be 21 or 20 days depending on the kind of days we have, the depending of the kind of working hours we have in the account. So for the time being, I have taken 5 days working process. Now we need to find out the time available in seconds on the basis of shift timing and working days. How we can calculate it? So simply that would be 9 hours of shift we have multiplied by one working day, and we have to convert that into seconds because the shift time 9 hours. So we have to convert that into seconds. What we can do first, we have to convert that into minutes, then we have to convert that into seconds. So that would be the time available in seconds in the shift. So we have to simply drag it down to weekly and monthly basis. After that, we have the break time 1 hour, then team meeting, coaching, or any other auxes 30 minutes. So what would be the time available in seconds in auxes? So how we can calculate that? So it's a simple calculation that would be your sum of auxes. Your auxes would be your break time plus any other team meeting, coaching, bracket close, multiplied by, we are calculating for 1 day, and then again we have to convert that into seconds. So we would be multiplying by 60 multiplied by 60. So now you can see that this is the total available time we have in aux for 1 day. Now simply we have to do it for weekly and monthly basis. After having the calculation of aux, we need to find out that what is the actual net available time after aux. How we can do that? So that would be the total time available we have, that is 32400 minus then your total time in auxes. It's a simple subtraction of total time minus time available in aux. So that would be the net available time we would be having. The same goes for weekly and monthly basis. After having all the calculations, so now we have the occupancy given 80%. So net available time with 80% of occupancy, what would be that? So your 27,000 multiplied by 80%. So this would be the net available time with 80% of occupancy, 21,600. And now we can see that for weekly and monthly basis also. After that, I need to find out that calls per agent. How many calls one agent can handle on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So this is the available time we have with 80% occupancy, and the AHT is your 300 seconds. One agent can handle 72 calls in 1 day, 360 calls in a weekly, and 1440 calls in a monthly basis. One agent can handle these calls. On the basis of that, we need to find out that what would be the agent requirement to handle the call volume of 2800, 14,000, and 56,000. So simple calculation would be your 2800 divided by your calls per agent. So I need to have approximately 39 agents to handle that workload, to handle that call volume. Now we have the shrinkage also given 15%. So what would be the agent requirement after applying the shrinkage? How we can calculate it? So the simple formula would be your agent required plus bracket open, agent required multiplied by your 15%. So I need to have approximately 45 agents to handle that call volume on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis with all of these components, with occupancy, login hours, after removing boxes, and all these things.
Hello, friends. In this video, we'll talk about important workforce management capacity planning interview questions. Please subscribe, like, share. So now let's start. Here are 5 multiple choice questions, MCQs on capacity planning and workforce management, along with answers with explanations, wherein Jessica is the interviewer and Tom is candidate. Jessica, what is the primary goal of capacity planning in a call center? Your options are A. Maximizing agent breaks. B. Ensuring the right number of agents are available to meet demand. C. Reducing customer call duration. Eliminating all idle time. Think for 3 to 4 seconds. Tom, answer is ensuring the right number of agents are available to meet demand. Explanation. Capacity planning balances staffing levels with forecasted demand to meet service levels, e.g., 80% of calls answered in 20 seconds while optimizing costs. Jessica, next question is, which metric is most critical for capacity planning? A. Average handling time, AHT. B. First call resolution. C. Customer satisfaction. D. Employee turnover rate. Tom, answer is A. Average handling time. Explanation. AHT, average call duration plus after-call work, directly impacts staffing calculations. Longer AHT requires more agents to handle the same call volume. Jessica, question is, how does shrinkage affect capacity planning? A. It reduces the need for forecasting. B. It increases the total staff required to cover productive time. C. It guarantees 100% agent utilization. D. It eliminates schedule gaps. Tom, answer is B. It increases the total staff required to cover productive time. Explanation. Shrinkage, e.g. breaks, absenteeism, reduces available staff. For example, with 20% shrinkage, you need 25% more agents, e.g. 10 agents, 13 agents. Question is, which formula calculates the required number of agents for a given workload? A. Workload equals calls multiplied by AHT. B. Workload plus shrinkage divided by occupancy. C. Workload AHT service level. D. Workload divided by total hours multiplied by 1 minus shrinkage. Tom, answer is D. Workload divided by total hours multiplied by 1 minus shrinkage. Explanation. This accounts for both workload, which is calls multiplied by AHT, and shrinkage. Example, 1,000 calls multiplied by 5 min AHT, which would be 83.3 hours, with 20% shrinkage, adjust to 104 hours. Jessica, question is, what is the purpose of occupancy rate in capacity planning? Options are A. To measure how long agents spend on calls versus idle time. B. To track customer wait times. C. To calculate annual leave balances. D. To predict call abandonment rates. Tom, answer is A. To measure how long agents